hi there. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
Good. My name is Kristoff. I'm the creative intern from the CJRU. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, thanks.
Perfect. I'm just gonna ask you a few little questions in terms of like the CJRU thing. We just want to add some audio content for our viewers and stuff like that. You're fine with that, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Sorry about that. Okay, so just a little small starter off. So tell me about yourself. Like, when were you born? Where are you from? And any fun facts about yourself?
So I was born in Birmingham, England.
Oh, that's nice. Wow.
And I moved over to Canada around when I was 7.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been here ever since. Went to school in the States. I played NCAA basketball and stuff. And
wow, that's
after
crazy.
my career,
Mm-hmm.
I came back here and just started doing my thing in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm an R&B and soul singer.
Wow, that's crazy. I like that.
Toronto.
That's nice. I haven't been to England in so long personally because I have family there as well. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice. What got you into music, by the way?
I was always raised around music.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was really into the arts when she was coming up, and my dad is one of the members of a funk band from way back in the day. They were on Top of the Pops way back in the day, so I feel like I have a little bit of influence from that, of course.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah. It's just always been around me, really.
Of course, yeah. It's always your environment that inspires you to do whatever that you feel that's best for you. That's really good, though. What's the best song you've made so far in your career?
I definitely have to say, Body Singin', which is my most recent single, and really the only song that I've released so far is my best song that I released, obviously.
Of course.
But I feel that I've written my best song, and it's called Rewind. It was actually the first song that I ever wrote.
Ooh, okay.
That's a little gem of mine. Still deciding how I want to expose that to the world, but it is a beautiful song.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of just reflects on, the amazing thing called love and relationships,
mm-hmm.
and how sometimes, we go through some hardship, but how lovely it would probably be if we went through the hardship first and ended up in the honeymoon stage
of course.
Forever. So, yeah.
That's really nice. You have a beautiful voice. So I read on your website that you've got music later on in your life. Is this something that you're always interested in since you were younger? So, of course, you talked about this beforehand.
Yeah, music has always been a thing for me, but it was always a personal thing, kind of like my diary.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
And I studied music in high school. I played the bass clarinet.
Wow, okay.
So I've just always been involved in it in some fashion, but singing out loud was never really something that I was, too fond of.
Of course,
so even when I was auditioning for my music school, I kept it on the wraps that I had a voice, and I would just be a band geek for the majority of my years there.
Right, yeah.
But it was actually after I started training for basketball, I was pretty much underneath a lot of stress, and I was a student athlete at the same time, and I asked my mom to buy me a guitar freshman year, summer. So just to start doing something else,
of course.
Everything pretty much took off from there. But I didn't really take things too seriously in regards to being in the industry until I went on a trip to Hawaii, and I was very influenced by the nature and the vibe and the love there, or what is better known as the aloha.
Okay.
And on my plane ride back, I just opened up my laptop and opened up GarageBand, and I just started producing. So
right.
Yeah.
That's really good. Sometimes you got to get out of your comfort zone just to like make it out there. So it's definitely an experience. True. It's true, yeah. I've personally been surrounded by a bunch of people that also get out of their comfort zone and they get out in the industry, like whether they do photography, DJing, entrepreneurship. Mm-hmm. It takes that motivation and that courage inside of you. And it's part of the process too. Like you'll definitely get out there if you just keep on with your dream and move right out of your comfort zone. Because you never know, that could be your new comfort zone, right? So that's really good.
Very true.
Yeah, of course. So of course, we loved your song "Body Slanging." You have a great voice. What was it like working with Zlender? Is that how you pronounce his name?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Working with Zlender was really nice. Very organic. I sent him my demo. Body Slanging is originally a ballad, like an R&B ballad, and he just added something to make it a little bit more relevant to what the kids are listening to these days, which I was more than happy to welcome. I think creativity is a beautiful thing, and there's no end point to it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it was great. I met him through another artist in the city named R-Flex, who's another R&B soul artist.
Okay.
And at his EP release party, his In and Out release party.
Right.
And it was a great experience and a learning experience as well. It was my first time in a formal studio situation. I recorded some of the vocals actually in my bedroom.
Of course.
And then we kind of made the perfections and, tweaked things in his studio.
Okay.
So yeah, shout out to Zlender.
Of course. Well, this is really important when you make music or create your own content. Do you feel like you were able to become yourself? Like, were you when you make music?
I'm sorry, can you ask that again?
So when you make music, do you feel like you were able to become yourself? Like, as in put your own heart, soul, and mind into it?
Yeah, I think, I don't know, I feel like people really are pulled to me, especially when I'm performing live, because I only know how to be myself.
Of course, that's important.
I find being anything other than myself very strenuous, and it's gotten me in trouble at times, but I always feel okay with that, because I'd rather be myself and get in trouble than be the generic,
of course,
and be forgotten. So, but yeah, I feel like music leaving my body, lyrics leaving my body, sounds leaving my body, that's my truest self manifesting in real time. So,
okay.
Absolutely. Right. Yeah, and I hope every artist does.
Of course,
That's key.
Of course, that is key to keeping your own self while enjoying what you love to do for the rest of your life, right? That's really good. Yeah. That's really good. Is this your first time being a part of the yearly annual Toronto Funk and Soul Festival?
Yes, this will be my first time playing at the Funk and Soul Festival.
Okay.
It will be my second festival. I just did my first headlining show at Canadian Music Week a couple weeks ago.
Wow, that's good.
So, yeah.
Right.
And I feel very, very proud to be in a Funk and Soul Festival in Toronto.
That is very good. Yeah, that's a big thing. You're excited, right?
I'm very excited.
Perfect.
Excited. Yeah.
And
I actually live in the Annex, which is where Lee's Palace is, so it's really nice to be able to perform for my community as well. So,
okay. Yeah. Wow, that's good. If you were to look back on yourself right now, making back to the start of yourself when you were young making music, what makes you proud as an artist to achieve the life accomplishments that you had today?
What makes me proud looking back at what? Sorry?
What makes you proud looking back at yourself making music?
I think I'm most proud of myself for not waiting.
Of course.
It's actually going to be a funny answer. I'm proud of myself for not waiting on people to give me permission to be an artist.
Right.
I will give credit, though, to programs like Honey Jam Canada, founded by Ebony Rowe, for creating environments for me to feel validated and to feel like I have been seen. I think that's important as an artist.
Right.
But the creation process, I didn't wait for anybody. I bought, whatever equipment I needed from Steve's Music. I did the YouTube tutorials, and then I did a lot of trial and error, obviously there are, limitations to that, and, you do have to branch out, you do have to collaborate, you do need to get the support that you need help with eventually. And then on the flip side, I'm currently proud of myself for not feeling rushed or not rushing myself. So I didn't wait to get started, but I'm also not rushing to release the next thing, or that I really believe that everything comes in time, and great things take time to bake,
Of course, yeah. I like that. I like how you said to bake,
Those are my two things that I'm most proud of, for sure. And my resilience,
of course.
In the storm. I used to busk on the street at Yonge and Dundas Square, and I had, somebody actually take a $50 bill out of my guitar box.
Right.
And I got it back.
Right.
And I got it back, and I finished the song. So that whole scenario, which lasted maybe 20 seconds, was a minuscule example of, the resilience that you need to have in the industry. People are always going to try and dip in to what is yours.
Exactly, yeah.
And as long as you know who you are and know what your strengths are, you won't hesitate to claim that back.
Of course.
And to carry on and finish what you were doing, what your purpose is. So.
Okay, that's good. You know your stuff for sure. That's really good. That's nice to hear. Last question to ask you. Are you plotting on making any future big moves, such as dropping projects, attending concerts and such?
Yeah, so I will be releasing my next single, which will be Dive In, coming up very shortly.
Hey, okay.
Yeah. And in regards to concerts, I do have another show coming up. An announcement will be coming shortly. And what else? Anything else? I have a couple things lined up for the rest of the year. That should make the next year pretty amazing. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah.
Okay, perfect. Wow, that's really good. I'm definitely looking forward to your projects. I'm a fan of R&B, and I love funk music as well. So I'll definitely be checking you out in the future for sure. And yeah, that's all the questions I have for you for today. That's good.
No problem.
Yeah, it was nice talking to you.
You too. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, for sure. And we'll be looking forward to seeing you soon.
Yes, hopefully.
All right.
Alrighty. Can you send me a link when this is posted or whatnot? Or
yeah, of course. Yeah, for sure. Once we finish editing, we'll send you the link to everything else.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
No problem. It was a pleasure talking to you.
You too. Have a good one.
All right. Goodbye.